We are live at Mipim 2023 and we are joined on the set of BiTV by Mr. Henning Koch, CEO at Commerz Real. Henning Koch, thank you for joining us on BiTV. From the rising inflation to hiking interest rates, there's a lot that's been going on since last we spoke at Mipim 2022. How has your vision of the European real estate market evolved over the last year?
Yeah, the world has definitely changed dramatically. The war is still existing. Corona is still with us, even if we have learned to live with it. Energy has become a really valuable and expensive asset. And high inflation, I mean, we all feel it everywhere. But the most important factor are clearly the rising interest rates, as you mentioned. I mean, this has really a huge impact on our real estate industry. And as a consequence, capital escaping our sector, going into more alternative asset classes like fixed income and corporate bonds, etc. So as a consequence as well, we see, let's say, relatively quiet and dead investment markets. Prices have started to correct significantly, and this has clearly a huge impact on our industry.
Yes, obviously. Given this evolution, maybe the question for me is, how has Commerz Real's investment strategy evolved as we enter what many call a new cycle for real estate?
I mean, in these times, we're definitely driving forward our opportunistic approach. That means that we look at really interesting deals and we see them case by case, very selective, but we see now quite interesting opportunistic deals, a bit distressed deals as well. I mean, a lot of companies, developers, etc., come under pressure now, and we want to take advantage of that situation, of course. And on the other side, that means, I mean, we need to push up our returns in our funds as well in order to be competitive with the alternative asset classes. That means we would concentrate much more on high-yielding assets. That means a bit more on the logistics sector now, existing stock with high yields and some upside potential in the future. And what we also do that differentiates us a little bit to the other competitors now is that we're trying to combine renewable energy with real estate. So we have a really strong pillar in the renewable energy sector. And we strongly believe that both sectors should be combined very closely.
You bought a wind farm in France recently, am I right?
Exactly, absolutely. Yes. That is one example, really good example for our fund called Klimawest. And we strongly believe that we could do the same for the House Invest, our real estate fund, because we would like to produce our own power and electricity to our portfolio and for our tenants in order to be a little bit more independent.
Okay, I'm speaking of France. We are live in Cannes. We are a Business Immo, a French media group, so Paris-based media group. So obviously I have to ask, what role do you see France play in Commerz Real's strategy going forward?
I mean, France and in particular Paris is still one of the most important and key markets for us in Europe. I mean, we still would like to be much more active in Paris. As you know, we were more on the sales side in the last couple of years, which was good, I think. We took advantage of the cycle. We realized really good profits on our portfolio. And now maybe it's the time where we would look back into the Paris market on the acquisition side. And clearly my hope is picking up some really interesting deals in the next couple of months and years in order to expand our portfolio, which currently exists just of top core trophy buildings.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Henning Koch, for taking the time to speak with us. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and see you soon in Cannes on BiTV.